Straight away, bolt. There we go. Okay. No. So down. Now we all then, folks, for our first taste of Hypercars proper at Imola for the WEC-Xperience race. Let's get some practice in. Very dark. What is going on with force feedback here? It keeps cutting out for a brief moment. Very irritating. Enjoying these, you know. Feels good. I'm aware they've done a bit of an update, I believe, to the Hypercar tyre model, so it's a bit more approachable. Tyre sculpts temperature a bit quicker. Gives you a bit more confidence early doors, which is nice. It feels really good, this does. I'm enjoying it. Only practice, so I'm not going to get too ahead of myself, guys, but the small amount of Hypercar driving I have done, this is feeling nice. Yes. first gear's better out of there. Oh dear. Good practice for my traffic management as well for the race. Feels so good. Whoa. A bit of clear track now. Let's try and get a good lap in before qualifying. Ah. Okay. Not done much nighttime driving on LMU, guys. It's a bit of a different experience. Putting myself in the deep end with these Hypercars. I don't think there's really a good way of having an introduction to them, to be honest. Opposed to just getting on with it. Still a bit of learning to do with the battery deployment and regen and stuff, so I'm sure it'll all come to me. But they are very good fun to drive, though. Nice. I'm happy with that. Nobody. Let's do 1, 2. Yeah, that's okay. That's good. That's good. I'm going to turn the old graphics down, I think, a little bit. Let's get the old racing shoes on. Woo. There we go then, guys. Let's try and get some decent qualifying laps in. Get these tyres up to 10. Practice went quite well, actually. Felt quite good in the BMW. If anybody's watching, please put something in the chat. It'd be great to interact with as many of you as possible, guys. If anybody is in there. Ooh. Not expecting much. Oh God, I ain't got much fuel either, so let's just go for it. Long race. Because I'm not very good, mate. That's why. Still learning the Hypercars. First proper race in the Hypercars. Just trying to get a feel for him. Still getting used to LMU, actually. I've actually not played it for that long, really, so still learning a hell of a lot about this sim. Well, thank you for putting something in the chat for me, mate. I appreciate that. This bank are going to be 33. Oh, P3 for now, not too bad. It's P4 now. Still getting some tyre temp. Try not to overdrive, just try and build up that pace. decent improvement. And we've got enough fuel for one more lap. Ugh. It's a bit conservative into that one. Better exit though. Oh. What a waste. No, we'll carry on. There's no front end. Very easy to lock up as well. So I think that's last. Yeah, we've got a... Oh, no, not quite last. Oh, no, not too bad, actually. It's not too bad. P13 for now. Yeah, still a lot to learn. First proper session in the hypercars, so I'm not too displeased with that, guys. One more. Okay. See. So P17. Just try and survive, I think. I'm not even sure on the Strat, guys. So we'll be learning this together. This one. Max fuel. It's my ratio. There we go. Here we go then, guys. Just trying to survive the early phases. Look after the car. If there's any tips, if anyone's in the chat watching, any tips on how to drive the Hypercars, please let me know in terms of like battery deployment and saving. Yeah, that would be very helpful. What the hell is going on up here? There we go. Let's try and survive these early phases. Oh. I managed to survive that somehow up to P12, I think. Let's try and settle into this now. Long way to go. Jesus, go, man. Oh dear. Got there with the temps yet. We're okay. Then press that brake pedal. Thank you for doing that. Struggling, really struggling. Just pick it back up a bit, try and get some temp into those tyres. Well, you're turning a bit early. Is it a bit of 50-50? I don't know. Wasn't it on purpose? I do apologise to him if that was on me, but it seemed like it turned in a little bit early there. No ABS in the Hypercars, guys. So trying to get them to stop is quite difficult. No different to the LMP2s, though, I suppose. Quite happy in those. I'm just trying to make as many excuses as possible for the average speed being quite low, but making a few little inroads to the Alpine in front. To bring that battery deployment down, I think, getting down that battery. So still learning it all. He's just gone straight on. See if we can get this guy. We have been steadily gaining. Just didn't go at all off the bend there. Yep. Just washing out there. Try and regroup, settle back down. Got a lap car here. Yes, we have. Be hard to overtake. Is it me? I was feeling that was coming. Struggling to make any inroads. Nice move there. Can't quite out drag it though. Left him the space. Trying my best as always, guys, but still a lot to learn yet. We are going off here. No, we're not. All right. I'm going to go side by side into the chicane there. Would have been a bit silly. We'll settle in behind him for now. Okay with that. Yeah, gonna need your guys' help. Two Alpines going not quite side by side anymore. You got some good pace though, as LMU in front. I think he had a. No, he's only moved down 2 positions, so he's not had that bad of a time. He's clearly got a lot more pace than us guys. Got quite lucky there. We'll take it. Just trying to think about that total race time. Through goes Hamilton in my ear there. Yeah, really catching the first lot of GT3s. This is where it's going to get spicy. Drop a comment in the chat, guys, if you are in there. I'd really appreciate it. Oh, that was the Hypercar off. That's us up to P11 now. Whoa! Jeez! That's us up to P10. That was very unfortunate for him. Right, let's try and settle back into this now. Just pick his way through the GT3s as efficiently as possible. It's all looking quite congested up there now. GT3s have closed everybody back up. Helps us out. Spider-Man? Probably not. there's anyone in the chat, do I change tyres at the pit stop or not? Is there much point? Yeah, I don't know what to do really at the pit stop. Good fun though, slicing your way through the traffic. Still 45 minutes left of the race. Long time to go. Is it that long? Yeah, it is. So if there's anybody watching, please feel free to put something in the chat. Love to interact with as many of you as possible. Sharing this journey with you all. Even if it's just a hello, it'd be great to say hello to some of you. I've just put something in myself just to make sure the chat's actually working. But I think it is. I've got it on my screen here, so if there's anybody in the chat, please feel free to say hello. I probably chose the worst track to stream on. Just Imola is relentless. There's very little straights to actually relax, take a breather. Just trying to be as consistent as possible. So our mate Bianchi in P9 is catching the cars in front, so let's keep them in sight the best we can. If we can capitalise on anything. Good fun though, the Hypercars, I'm enjoying it, that's the main thing. They're dropping a bit of time to him now. They have got good pace. I'm still learning. Going for a safe setup, which is probably why I'm getting a fair bit of push in the slower speed. It's costing us a bit of time, but just wanted to try and get the best result possible. And they're closing up now. I think that's the battle for, I think it's P6. Up front. Well, Mr. Bianchi's gone. That's a shame for him, trying to lap a GT3, I think. We'll have to have a look at that later on. That's us up to P9. It's all getting quite congested again up here. Nearly. Nearly. So through not doing very much at all, guys, we're up 8 positions, up to P9, just from keeping it clean and being consistent from a very poor qualifying. So I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. Consistency is key. I've said it on the channel before. Oh, Jesus Christ. Nearly. The driver's getting a bit sloppy now. Let's lock back in. have to just be patient. Just how it goes, unfortunately. Not obliged to move out of the way, they just got to hold the line. Still over halfway to go. 35 minutes remaining. Rides the curb so well. That was a bit sketchy, but we made it through. Got a Hypercar from the right hand side here. Oh, I nearly followed him, did the same thing though. I'll concentrate, come on. I think we're doing quite well for virtual energy. I'm just looking at the people around me. The couple of cars in front there on 28, 27. We're just over 30. So we've done quite well with our fuel saving. Keep it going. Sorry if it's gone a bit dark, guys. Shut the blinds because it was a bit glary. But it looks quite dark in this room, so I do apologise if you can't see me very well. Car's gone straight on again. He's having a few troubles himself, he is. Mr. Kaito. Change of positions up ahead now. There's a bit of gravel, so BMW in front went off the road a bit. Mr. Ricardo. It's good, this has brought us a little bit closer actually. Let's keep going. Feeling quite good actually. Consistency's there. I still feel okay. I'm getting a bit of push. Whoa. Not the rear wheels there. We'll just dip the right rear onto the grass. Got away with that. So only just over halfway to go now. 30 minutes remaining. Still a lot left to happen in this race. Feeling quite good though. Yellow flag up here. What's this? There's a Hypercar on the left. Is that for position? It isn't. That's unfortunate. That's for position. Hypercar on the left-hand side. We're up to P8 now. There's still a little bit more to come yet. Pace is good. I'm feeling good. Let's keep pushing. Lap times are consistent. Oops. A little bit deep into that one. We're having a good race here, guys. Really enjoying it. Into a battling up ahead. Don't really want to be getting involved in anything if we can avoid it. Oh. Ah, shit. Stay out, stay out. You absolute fucking tosspot. Can't believe that. Come on, let's go. Come on. What an idiot. Sorry about that, guys. Right, what's the damage situation? 12%. Commentator's curse on myself. What an idiot. Back down to P10. Car feels okay. Bit of front suspension damage, I think. Front right. Let's just try and nurse it. Nurse it through the rest now. Still a long way to go. And once it's gone, that's it. Tried my best to catch it. Sorry, guys. Let's try and salvage something then. Idiot. Too busy enjoying it. This car behind is a lap down, so I'm not too concerned. Let's just try and lock back in. You're a lap down and you're pulling moves like that, mate. Well done. a real shame, that was. Probably on for something like a... Hopefully like a... Could have been like a P6, but it is what it is now. Still a nice healthy gap to P11 behind. Let's just stay where we are. Never know. Still, how long we got left? 25 minutes still to go, so stick with it. We need to think about a pit stop now, I think. Yeah. Karma. Right, so hopefully we come out in P10 after the pit stops. Damage doesn't feel too bad. Pushing a little bit in the right-handers. I'll get this pit stop right. Quite conservative. Do not repair. 15 laps of fuel. Okay. P11. Let's lock in now for the rest of the race, guys. See if we can salvage anything, if anything at all. struggling through the right-handers. Oh, what am I doing here? Sorry. All getting a bit sloppy now, guys. Getting a bit too excited in the early parts of the race. The reality is we've still got a lot to learn, but we're all doing it together, eh? It's all spread out a bit now. Yes, quite annoyed about that mistake, guys. All on my own. Just locked the rear wheels. Not sure how it happened, but live and learn. I know for next time. First one of the day. I've just got no pace now. Yeah, we're dropping loads of time. And damage is hindering us more than I think. Just that horrible feeling of, you know, it doesn't feel too bad, it's just not quick. All on my own. They did it again. Very odd. Starting to get a bit cocky again, you see. Starting to feel good in my driving, and thought I'll put a bit more brake pressure on, and nearly looped it again. I think this is all that's going to come from this race. First half was good, second half not good at all, too many mistakes. Should have just stuck to my game plan and stuck to my own driving. Started to overdrive a bit, trying to extract too much performance from my skill level. And we paid the price quite heavily, guys, unfortunately, but here's what it is, we're learning. First proper race in the Hypercars, so I wasn't expecting a great deal from it. Anybody's in the chat, please feel free to say hello, guys. My first proper stream, so it'd be lovely to interact with as many of you as possible. Let me know what you think of the driving, the channel, content, be really appreciated. How long left now? 6 minutes left, 5 laps-ish, I think. We're trying to overtake us again on the way in. Oh, welcome to Hypercars indeed. Gonna... Oh, no. I wasn't worried. Yes, well, welcome to Hypercars. Oh, God, concentrate, Chris. What are you doing? How long left now? 3 minutes. Been a bit of a lonely old race, this, guys. I do apologise. Been trying my best. All over the place now. The leader of the GT3 dropping it. This is the final lap, guys. My eyes. Oh, you absolute wanker. P12. That was tough. That was tough. All I had to do is make that last flipping corner, eh? Oh well. Oh well. Hey, doggo. Let's have a look at the results then, guys. So P17 we started. Unfortunately, not managing to get P11, making a right mess of it. Not much happening to the driver rank, I don't think here. No, nothing. No massive impact. Quite nothing really happening on the safety either. But we're still a gold, which is good. Just looking at the leaderboard, guys. There's a specific car to use. There's a good mix, to be fair. Porsche, BM, Alpine, Ferrari. Nice. Quite happy in the PM, to be fair. I might go again. Okay, right. Just going to let the dog out, guys. I will be back. We're back, guys, and I've got a Titan ice cream because I can't afford proper branded stuff. So, that's caramel. Look at that. Who's in the chat then? Who's watching me? Or am I sat here on my own like some kind of loser? That's fantastic. That really is nice. Yeah. Oh. Okay. So it was on a safe setup last time. So I think this time we're going to go for a esport. Might not be the best decision, but I'm just going to try and get a little feel for it. I do want to do those. Also, just move this overlay ever so slightly because I hate it. There we go. When it blocks a certain bit off. There we go. Wow. This setup straight away feels more oversteery. There's a lot less intervention as well from what it feels like initially. Yeah. Great practice. Okay. Going to test my chat, guys. Make sure it's working. I think it is. 1, 2. Yeah, chat's working. If you're in the chat, guys, if you're watching, if you want to put something in the chat, please feel free to do so. It'd be great to interact with some of you. It really would. It won't be a full-time thing, the streaming on the channel, but it's just to hopefully reach a bit more of an audience and connect with some of the subscribers. So it'd be great if you interacted with me. It really would. I'm not forcing you to. Just it'd be nice. You do whatever you want, chat. Right. Do I go safe setup again? Or do I go for something a bit more aggressive? I'll put I'm thinking esports quali setup. And then I'll see how that feels and then go from there. Being a little bit more confident for this one now. I've also got the Aldi Orange Zero Sugar Vive, their Fanta equivalent. How very interesting, you're all thinking. I know, this guy is so funny and entertaining. You must watch him. He drinks cans of Aldi Pop. Right, let's have a look then. My standard of driving or just the standard? Because my standard of driving, I think, has gone down a bit, mate. Yes. Are you referring to just LMU or myself, or are you like iRacing? One thing I will say with that, mate, is I'm quite fortunate to be in the top split most of the time. I'm not saying that, that it's absolutely perfect. What's he saying? Yeah, I'm not saying the standard of driving is absolutely perfect in the higher split lobbies. In LMU special event. Yeah, I've not actually done a special event, mate. Yeah, I know what you mean. I think, unfortunately, as LMU gets more and more popular, I think it unfortunately is gonna attract that. You're always gonna get that with something that's growing in popularity. You're gonna find people that, yeah, that aren't quite with it safety wise, and well, yeah. Oh my god, I'm just looking. What's this? Yeah, what is this split? So I don't know what he's referring to there. What's he saying? Highest DR hyper is P2. Second highest is. Okay. But yeah, I know what you mean, mate. Top split, I think, is always going to be a bit better. Not all the time, but yeah, I agree, mate. I agree. I don't think it should just be driver and safety for all classes. I think you're learning a whole other category of car. Yes, that's a good point. That. There we go then, guys. Qualifying for our second WEC-Xperience attempt in the Hypercars. Been a bit braver with the setup this time. See if we can extract anything more. Yeah, I know what you're saying, mate. I think, that was my big thing while I moved away from iRacing as well. There's a lot of egos, especially in the high splits, and when you're driving the faster category cars, it's almost like there's some kind of exclusivity to be that good to drive them cars well, and it is, it creates a bit of a negative impact on those class of cars. I do get what you're saying. Just because they're faster doesn't necessarily mean that. In my opinion, I would say the Hypercars are probably easier to drive, more downforce. I think it's easier to be a bit more consistent with them. I think someone who can drive a GT3 seriously quick, I would say, is probably a better driver than someone who can drive a Hypercar, but that's just my opinion. Let's try and get some good quality laps in. Good. Still building that tyre temp. Very low grip at the moment. I'm sure you have, mate. I'm sure you have. Just think, hop into a practice session on your own and just get a feel for them. I thought that as well, but I think as soon as you start understanding, how to stop the car with that ABS, and still got traction control, so they're not impossible to drive. A bit more on the edge, but once you get a feel for the downforce, they're great. I say it's literally my first day driving them, so I'm talking from a vast amount of experience. What's this first banker going to be? Didn't feel too bad. Away with that. He's 7 for now. Let's lock back in here. Come on. Still waiting on some grip from that front end. Oh dear. Conservative into that one. P5, quite happy with that for the minute. Much better. A bit greedy mid-corner. bad, not bad. Got time for one more, yeah. There's 7. Away with that. No, come on, come on. That's a shame, you know. Too greedy. What's it going to be? Just under a 3/10 improvement. Puts us P8. Not too. That's not bad. It's not bad. Quite happy with that. Wow, look. Leader of 29.6. Wow, fair play. Not too far off P2 though. 4/10 off. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, a bit of a scruffy final couple of corners there. So you think something with that ABS, be a bit braver, but as soon as you start locking them brakes, that's pretty much it. Long race though, so keep it clean. Nice. Yes, P8, guys. What was the special event then, Mullen? Last week or the other night, he said. So it's not something I've done yet on the on the sim. Spa 4 hours. But the thing with the special events, you know, they're such a, because they're so long. I always found this on our racing. I always found, you know, you put quite a bit of prep into them, just to be taken out by, you know, a team that thinks the driver that thinks they're going to win it and should do better than they are doing, and yeah, it can cause a lot of trouble and can ruin your weekend, especially if it's, you know, something like 4 hours, 6, 8 hour or something. That's a long time. All right, here we go then, guys. Oh, here we go. Here we go. P8. See how we get on. Keep it clean, survive the early phases of the race. Yeah, it's not gone well. Here we go. Whew. Nice. That's all we need to do for now. Oh, mate, come on. Should have just gone for it. Never mind, we're up to P6 though. Good start. Got the front four already, the front three. Gone. See if we can get this Ferrari. We had a good exit there. Oh, I'm happy with that start. P6. Try and get them mistakes down to as few as possible. Keep surviving. Look after the car. Long way to go. I did a video on the Daytona Mullen. I think a few of the issues were down to my graphics card on my PC, but yeah, there was a lot of latency and netcode issues in that. So go check that out if you want to see Daytona at its worst. We're having a look. We're bumper to bumper at the moment. Yeah, I'm hoping so as well, mate. I mean, I'm on a 50-70 now, and since I've been playing today, it's been absolutely fine as normal. So I'm not going anywhere near Daytona until I spend some time on it or release. I mean, the fact they've gone back to, is it version 1.3 they've gone back to today or yesterday? It sort of says it all, doesn't it, really? There's nothing wrong with the netcode before, so yeah, it's pretty damning for LMU to do that. Quite happy to sit here for the moment, guys. P6 is a nice position to be in. We're starting to drop the guy on P7. He's second back now. Just keep these in sight. Podium's just up ahead as well, so these two start battling. If I can capitalise on something, that'd be nice. Well, thank you, Mullen, for watching the video, mate. I really appreciate that. Yeah, that code was spot on. You could actually race and not worry about contact. Just gonna settle into this a little bit. Introduce a little bit of short shifting, save some fuel for pit stop. Don't think we've necessarily got the pace to overtake these two ahead, so we'll just keep them in sight, keep the driving consistent, drive within my limits. Yeah, this esports setup though is feeling very nice. Whoop. Don't speak about the setup. That's what happened last time. And we were in the wall. Leader's gone, absolutely gone. And there's different gravy, that guy. Fair play to him. Starting to get dropped a little bit, trying to put the pace up ever so slightly if I can. I like him, mate. Yeah, I was actually going to do a video about him, so it's something I've seen quite a few content creators use, these go fast overlays, and they're not really smart. It makes the game look a bit more like a sim. Obviously, I've not got rid of all the LMU overlays because I don't think there's any native support for the battery. The battery percentage or battery usage available to you on the go fast overlays. But yeah, really liking them. I think it makes it feel a little bit more like a sim than opposed to a game. Trying to keep it as minimal as possible. Oh, it's a lap down. All excited there. Yeah, you can change the size, mate. Yeah, just like any window, basically. You can drag them to whatever size you want. I would definitely recommend them. They're really good. So some people go a bit mad with the overlays, but I like to keep things quite minimal. Not too much of my vision being taken up. But you know, there's plenty more to choose from than I've got on screen now. starting to come alive now, the car and the setup. Wouldn't mind a good result here. Oh, good morning, Mr. Analog GT from LA. Thank you so much for tuning in. That's really kind of you to watch along and comment. And I'm going to blame you, Mr. Analog, for that track limits. So I expect your apology to come through very promptly. I'm joking. Do not apologise. I need to get better at reading the chat and playing the game. Starting to come up to the first lot of GT3s now. This is where it's going to get interesting. Oh my God, I mean, come on. Barely touched the grass. After you, mate. He does make it look very easy. Yeah, that was a very unfortunate incident, that, but we're still going, we're still alive, no damage. Oh, just, I knew that was coming. Trying to avoid an accident. The grass was just like ice. I've had that before. It's not your bad, Mr. Analog, don't worry. Yeah, it just feels like the grass just got, I know you're on the grass, I'm not expecting grip, but there's just no grip at all. I've done it before, I've gone off there in the Mustang and, you know, it's like the grass is wet. And you get all these tank slappers. It's, yeah, very frustrating. Try and get around it, but you know, it's what it is. He's done the same as well. Couldn't even do a flick spin. Trying to be clever. Let's see what we can salvage from this then. Yeah, typical Imola incident, mate. This is all a mess, this is. Oh my God. Oh, come on, mate. I mean... Yeah. I think I was in front there. And the... Yeah. Yeah. It's all a mess. It's all a mess. I'm using the Razer Black Shark V3 Pro, Mr. Analog. Yeah, very good headphones. To be honest, I used to have Turtle Beach. And like, nothing wrong with the actual audio quality, but going into content creation, I needed something with a better mic, and from all the reviews and ratings that I looked at, this one was coming out near the top. So yeah, good headset overall. Quite pricey, about £230, probably about $650 or something. Yeah, good headset. I don't even notice it's actually on my head now you mentioned that. So yeah, it must be good. Yeah, welcome to Hypercars though. This is tough. Squeaky bum time indeed. Trying to just pick his way through and salvage something, but all worked out quite wrong. Closing speeds are crazy. Here we go again. Here we go again. Is that what it was like, was it, Mullen? No, I didn't want a regular microphone either, mate. The thought of having something sort of hanging near me just didn't really appeal to me. I probably will go down that route eventually, but so I managed to catch up with some hypercars now, guys, which is encouraging. Try and salvage something. We never give up. Net code there. Let me get this guy. We can. B14. We're saving some battery now, really. How do I do that? Turn my deployment down, turn my regen up already, so hopefully it just regenerates. Where's he going? Jesus. To P13? This is bloody mental, guys. Absolutely mental. Alright, that's the GT3's cleared for now. Let's try and lock in, get some consistent laps going. As we enter the gravel. Next lap. Yeah, chicane, what chicane, exactly. I did have a dog with me at one stage. I don't know where she's gone. They are good fun though, the Hypercars. I probably couldn't really have chose more of a difficult week to give them a go with Imola being such a tight track to overtake, but you know, jump in at the deep end as we do, give it a good go. wife won't be happy with this performance, guys. Oh, the dog's back. Oh, thanks, Mullen, mate. Thanks for watching, mate. Oh, it does take over your life. Once you enter the rabbit hole, that's it. But have a good rest of the day, mate. Thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Whoa, off he goes. Oh, cheers, mate. Thank you. I'll try my best. Very kind of you. Right, so we're back up to P12 now. Car ahead has got a bit of damage, I think. If that's what that percentage thing means, because we've got 4%. Yeah, 4% aero damage. He's got 12, so I'm expecting us to catch him and overtake him fairly quickly, hopefully. Yeah, yeah, I think he did that just for you, Mullen. I have to start giving myself a bit more margin in the braking zones. Really on the edge. Don't press the pedal sometimes. Oh God, come on. God, I can't believe we managed to get that stopped, to be honest. Thought it was going off. We're okay. Cheers, Mullen. Thought you were gone by now. What the? I know, I'll just brake in the middle of the track. Yeah, that's where the racing line is, isn't it? The middle. The right-hander. He's just trying to get out of the way, I'm sure. Oh dear. I'm gaining a bit. Stalled slightly though. It's hard to make any inroads. And a few screw freezes again though, that's a worry. Right, we've gained a good chunk of time this lap. And our mate in P11. Let's see if we can dispatch him as quick as possible. Whoa, is that a hypercar? Yeah, it is. That's us up to P11. Whoa. Nice. Kept it pinned. Nothing to lose at this stage. We're up to P10. Nice. Okay. What? So, 4.8 seconds to P9. Unpredictable. Make sure we don't ruin anyone's race. It's easier said than done sometimes. So we started P8, I think. No, we did we? Yeah, I think we started P8. It'd be nice to get back to P8. Getting very lucky with these track limits, I must say. Halfway, 30 minutes to go, still a long way. A nice rhythm now. Chipping away at that gap to P9 in front. Just try and keep these lap times as consistent as possible. Got somebody pitting from P8, I believe he was. Seems quite early to me. I think we're doing quite well for virtual energy, guys. Hopefully for a shorter stop. We've got 14%, car in front's got 11. Nearly. Not much talking going on, guys. I'm concentrating, trying to close this gap. Trying to push as much as possible for the pit stops. Hope you're enjoying it though. Drop a like if you are, guys. Really appreciate it. And if you are in the chat, do drop a line in the chat as well. Love to hear what you guys are thinking. Not all of it, but just a bit. Could be some dirty secrets coming out if I ask for everyone's thoughts. Oh, locked up. Got away with that. Jeez. What's going off then? We are pushing. pit stop time. Okay. So 61%, 15 laps. Whoa, 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 what's where you going? I'm coming into the pits, mate. What an absolute fucking tosser. Honestly, what a fucking tosser. And there you go, race over. Because I got spun in the flipping pits. What an absolute arsehole. Sorry about the language, guys. Stuff like that really, really annoys me. No, we'll figure out a way of reporting him. Shouldn't have even been released from the pits. Yeah. So that's us. It's our race well and truly ruined now. So we lost the time, and I've got to do a drive-through penalty for the pit lane incident that I didn't cause. Thank you very much. Yeah. What a waste, mate. What a waste of time. Times like this where sim racing really is it's a tough old thing to stay motivated for, and a 60-minute race when someone can't even be bothered just to lift off the throttle when he's on your rear wing. All that just to get a penalty in the pits. Thank you very much, Ferrari. Thank you. Really enjoying this race, actually, even though we had a bit of an incident early on. I was really enjoying it. What an idiot. What an absolute idiot. Not happy. It's going to serve this absolutely stupid drive-through penalty. And we're going to get another one for speeding in the pits. God. Could be a DNF this one, guys, if we get another penalty. How long have we got left? No, 20 minutes. Might as well carry on. Time we're on here. I think I'm going to have to serve another one. Let's say stop go. A stop go penalty. So now I've got a stop go. Yeah, thank you very much. I want that Ferrari just lift and just tuck in behind and no. Oh, let's try and not speed this time. Yeah, I think I'm going to do one more lap and call it, I think, guys. Very frustrating. Was on for a good little comeback there. I think we'll finish inside the top 10, but yeah, I think he did, mate. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I think we will. I think we'll be coming into DNF. Down here in P16, pretty much dead last. I'll make sure do a file protest on him though, because that was very silly. So I'm all for the, the cars not being ghosted in the pit lane and stuff, but if people aren't aware that that's how it is, and stuff like that happens, very silly incidents. It's a race ender. I was enjoying driving it too much, so I don't know. Yeah, one more lap. Ooh. Probably end up losing that gold safety rating as well after that, unfortunately. Very silly incident. Hope not. That's it. Yeah. That's a shame, that. It's a shame. Such a long race as well. Doing well to recover. I think it was down in P15 at one stage and back up to P9, P8 or something, P9, so. Oh, well. Sorry about that, guys. But I just can't be bothered. Who was it? Right. What else have we got? Is there anything we can... LMGTE. driven the GTEs. Yeah, I'll have a look at the replay after, mate, and I'll be sure to edit a video on that, I think, as well. My first experience as an Hypercar. I was actually enjoying driving it. I just think Imola, with the nature of it, yeah, difficult to manage, but live and learn. This one looks quite good. Anything? Oh, Thursday. Yeah, I might do that tomorrow, you know. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, that could be good. Right, guys, I really appreciate you all watching. I'm going to end the stream there. Let me put it on my very handsome face. Yes, I'm going to end the stream there, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I will be sure to edit a video on today's content, but I really hope you've enjoyed the stream. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that subscribe button, like button, etc. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.